All right, here we go, guys. In Texas at the Ramsey facility, loading up another press brake. And that's Matt Ramsey, my son, in the 52,000 pound 1984 Taylor, quote, Big Red, as they call it, Taylor forklift with the 2-stroke Detroit diesel. We've had this for over a year now, and man, it's just been rock solid. Yeah, we've got a couple leaks and a couple little issues, a couple wiring problems here and there that we've had to deal with, but for overall, mechanically, it's been great. So this is Marcus Thomas, a local guy, only about 10, 12 miles away from me. The closest one I've ever sold. So pretty interesting rig here. Gooseneck trailer, Dodge Cummins. Come on, old girl, you got this. Come on, girl. No problem at all. Absolutely handled it with ease going down the road there. So the next clips, you're going to see us over at Marcus's place, just like I said, 15, 20 minutes away, 10, 12 miles down the road. And here we are. So this is pretty interesting. And this is not the first time I've ran into this. So these guys are from Waco, I believe, this equipment rental company. And so there's rigging companies that have all their own equipment. They don't rent their equipment. They just have a service where they can come and unload a machine, place it, level it, do all that. And then there's equipment rental companies that will only just drop off a machine and let you do what you want to with it and come back and pick it up. And then occasionally you'll find guys like this with this hybrid service of where they rent the machines. They're not necessarily a rigging company, but if you need basic things done with it, just something moved or lifted off and set in place really easily, kind of quickly, and you don't require a lot of special rigging, spreader bars, lots of lift slings and, stuff like that, then you have companies like this that are a little bit harder to find, but they will basically rent you the equipment, send a driver out, unload the equipment, or unload the forklift or whatever, and they'll actually have the driver be the operator. And so that's, if you're not experienced at it, don't know how to drive a big machine like this, it's a pretty good way to go. The price is very competitive and reasonable compared to your traditional, quote, rigging company that show up with 3-4 guys, 2 or 3 trucks, different forklifts. That's typically what you see from them on one like this. They just sent a crane and 2 forklifts and 3-4 guys and hit you for $4 or $5 grand. So this is a good sized telehandler rated for, I think, 25,000 pounds, so right at the max of the machine. But telehandlers can always lift more with the boom all the way in and the load up near the face of the mast. And but it's a rubber tire machine, and watch the flex and the forks and the tires here. A little bouncing action. So after it's set down on some 4x4 dunnage, come around, lift each side from the top, pick points, and then let the dunnage out and let it down on the ground. So since Marcus came and picked up his own machine and handled all the rigging and all that, we didn't charge for shipping, but we opted and gave him this tooling cabinet, which I do keep in stock. They're $17.50 each. Really heavy duty built, heavy duty slide out trays, made for your standard types of tooling. And you can see it's a pretty nice setup. At some point, you got to do something with tooling. You're going to get a lot of it. And you have to kind of decide, do I want to make something? Do I want to buy something? No, not to make another part. So here's a look at Marcus making his very first bends on his brand new 10-foot, 220-ton Precision Series 4+1 brake. Talk about an exciting time, and what a great honor it is for me to get to experience this over and over with all these guys getting their very first machine. Wait. What's the screen saying? That's it. Let's see it. So we're just bending up some 1/4-inch material here, kind of dialing in the machine, showing the guys how to use the controller. Now I send these machines out all over the country, and I can usually 1 or 2 hour phone call, a couple different sessions, and you'll know it inside and out. And then of course after that, you'll have my personal phone number. You call me anytime with questions, or shoot me a quick text with an error message or quick video on what you're seeing, and I'll pop you back a quick answer, or call you back if we need to. That's kind of how I handle support. So I do the sales, and I personally do all the support. So if you're interested in a brake, benforcebrakes.com.